What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of this Tommy Oliver college basketball coaching series. In this episode, we're going to be taking on North Dakota State, who sits at 3-4 on the year. In the last episode, we opened up the ASUN play with games against Lipscomb, who we lost to 38-32. That game was actually a lot further out than what the final score ended up being. We trailed by as many as 9 at one point in the game, and then we turn around and we beat Belmont 35-31. And again, that game is a little bit closer than what that final score said. Belmont led, and it was back and forth towards the second part of that second half. We were able to pull away, lead by as many as 6. They hit a 2-pointer, and we settled for a 3 at the end there. But yeah, so we're 1-1 in ASUN play. Let's go ahead and look at the ASUN, even though it is extremely early. Let's look at stats. Standings. Stetson is leading the conference at 2-0, and then we got a whole host of people at 1-1, including Belmont, who we beat, East Tennessee State, who we have not played yet ourselves, Kennesaw State, Lipscomb, who we lost to, and North Florida. And then you have Campbell and Gardner-Webb, who have not played yet in conference play. And then finally Mercer bringing up the rear. So, in this episode, like I said, we're going to be taking on North Dakota State. They're sitting at 3-4. We're sitting at 5-1 after that loss to Lipscomb's debacle. We are now entering the in-season recruiting period. So let's go ahead and jump to the maps here. Again, I think we had visited, so he has committed elsewhere. So let's go ahead and take him off of our target list to see where we actually, how many people we actually have left. And right now it's just him, so we can focus up a little bit more on him, at least in visited. Contacting wise, we got a couple of our people that are still undecided, and so we'll be able to attack them, and then we'll be able to look at off screen. I'll look at some other people to stretch out the top 15 that I want with here. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Oh, he's only a sophomore. We can't really talk to him, but we can email all these people. Again, I'm not offering up a scholarship to a lot of people just yet. Although with our contacts, like I said, I want to make sure that we're touching base with them basically every day. And we can invite him on campus, so good to know there. And so we have talked to all of our classes there. Let's go ahead and look at some JC junior colleges that might want us to sign. Like right here, we can pick him up. That would be awesome. And we'll get his scouting. We won't offer him up, but we will add him to a target list. And now we can really look at nationally, like right here. I would have missed this guy otherwise. Out of Rhode Island. And add him to our target list. So a couple big centers. I don't need any more centers. I will take this point guard and request to look at it based off point guards. So yeah, where are I do a target list, email recruit, phone recruit, and then tape from him. So yeah, so we did a little bit of recruiting there. And we take on North Dakota State in this week. Again, and now that we have somebody who's actually coming up to visit, it is imperative that we win this game. It's imperative that we win every game, but now that we have somebody visiting, it's even more so. We are one overall better than they are. So, again, Dai, we learned with him he's speedy, so we can probably try to get him once again to go sideline as soon as if we give up a bucket and try to score two a quick way that way. Chavez and Shepard are our sharpshooters, both of them freshmen, so we'll hopefully have them for 4 more years. And then McKnight and Hobbs. Hobbs has been huge lately, so let's go ahead and jump into the game against North Dakota State. Well, after a 1-1 start to the ACE-Sun Conference, Jacksonville comes into this game at 5-1. North Dakota State comes in at 3-5 on the year. Once again, Coach Oliver really had his team going around in that second game against Belmont. Against Lipscomb, stumbled a little bit out of the gate. Let's see how he responds to another non-conference matchup against the Bison of North Dakota State. North Dakota State's going to win the tip-off, and it's Greer that has it for the Bison over to Hadstock. And he's going to drive to Greer. Shot is up, and the Bison have the first points of the game. Shepard inbounds it to DeHai. And he lays it up and in. DeHai with the easy lay-in. Bryant for 3 on the other end. Short, no good. Rebound by McKnight. McKnight kicks it to Hobbs, who throws it up ahead to DeHai. And DeHai will reset this offense for Coach Oliver. DeHai over to Chavez. Chavez back to DeHai. Late in the shot clock now, over to McKnight. McKnight hands it off to DeHai, who Chavez. 5 on the shot clock now for Chavez. Takes the 3, got it to go. Huge 3 and worked the full shot clock. And we're already pressing. McDonald for North Dakota State has it past half court. And has it there, guard again, Shepard. Shepard or McDonald. Shot is in and out. No good. Tipping is good, though. Chavez couldn't block out, and instead it's 5-4. But DeHai has it. Late slams it home, and it's 7-4 in favor of the Dolphins. Greer up ahead to McDonald. McDonald to Bryant. Bryant to McDonald. And Bryant, who had that slam earlier, over to Greer, down low to Pierce. Pierce, fadeaway. Off the heel, no good. Rebound by McKnight. McKnight up ahead to Shepard. And Shepard will slow it up as we're at 3 minutes to go. Shepard drives the lane, lays it up. No, but is fouled by Pierce. He will shoot 2 with 3:05 left to go in the first half. It is 7-4 in favor of the Dolphins. Shepard's first foul shot is up and good. Huge foul shot there by Shepard, as the second foul shot is up and good as well, and it's 9-4 in favor of Jacksonville. Greer to Larson. Larson for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Shepard. Shepard takes it up past half court, and he will run the offense. Splits the defense, lays it up and in. He saw the lane and drove coast to coast with it. And Greer gets it up ahead to Larson. Larson, he saw a path, but it closed quickly. Greer now. Guard against McKnight to Hadstead. Hadstead loses it to Chavez. Chavez has the lane. He'll slam it home. 13-4. And it's a 13-2 run for Jacksonville here. Larson to Greer. Greer to McDonald. McDonald to Hagstead. To Larson. Larson working, lays it up and out of bounds. Jacksonville ball, and it's 13-4 with 2:06 left to play. Abdul Rahim and Howell check in for Hobbs and McKnight. DeHai has it now for the Dolphins. He breaks through that zone and lays it up and in all by himself. And we get another quick timeout. Jacksonville leads 15-4. Greer has it now. Past half court. Greer to McDonald. McDonald drives, pop, shot fakes. Shot is up and in. Good for McDonald. But he runs behind everybody. He's picked up on how to do that, just like Coach Oliver drew it up. And it is now 17-6. 1:32 left to go in the first half. McDonald has it past half court now. To Greer. Greer to Bryant. Lays it up and in. Bryant with the lay-in, but that leaves Dahi all alone. North Dakota State didn't get back, and they'll call a timeout. 19-8, 1:14 left to play in this first half. And Pierce Eversis check in for North Dakota State. Trying to get something going for the Bisons. Greer has it past half court, guarded against Dahi. Dahi to Roswell. Low to Bryant, reversal, good. And Bryant has 6 of their 10 points. Under a minute to play. Dahi slams it home again, 21-10. Easy game for Greer, or for Dahi, who Pierce chucks a 3 off the heel, no good. Abdul Rahim has it, pushes it to Howell. Howell, he'll lay it up, no good. Rebound by Greer, up ahead of Raul. And Raul will be guarded by Howell. Shot clock and game clock about even. So North Dakota State will probably get the last shot here. Actually, shot clock's 1 second ahead. So Greer, as Jacksonville's now in a zone. Bryant over to Raul. To Greer. To Raul for 3. Got it to go. Got it to go with 3 seconds left. Abdul Rahim to Dahi. 3. No. And that's how this one's going to end in the first half. 21-13 the lead for Jacksonville over the Bison. And it's Dahi who has been able to run that offense the way Coach Oliver is starting to want him to. And he has 12 points in the first half. He'll get the chance to start the second half here. Up by 8. Dahi has it now. Looking for the offense to move. They've been moving better in this game than they have, or in the last couple games, than they did against Lipscomb. Chavez now has it. Down low to McKnight. McKnight, triple team to Chavez. Shot is up. Long, no good. Rebound by McKnight. He'll put it back. No, rejected. Gets the rebound again. Puts it up a third time. And no, rebound by Pierce. Oh boy, we had 3 attempts to it and couldn't get it down. Greer has it now. Greer to McDonald. And McDonald will kick it down low to Bryant. Bryant lays it up and in. Shepard couldn't get it, but now Dahi will split the defense. He'll slam it home again. Why not? They couldn't stop it in the first half. They'll have to learn how to try to stop it in the second half. This one's stolen by Shepard. Shepard on a 3-on-3. Back to Dahi. And Dahi will reset this offense. 3:48 left to play in this ball game. Shepard for 3. Got it. 26-15. The score here. Greer to McDonald. McDonald gets it poked away. Hobbs has it. Up to head to Chavez. Chavez drives. Lays it up and in. 28-15. Here comes the route now. Coach Oliver hasn't called off the dogs on the press. Greer gets it past half court to McDonald. McDonald to Pierce. To Hagstead to Pierce. To Greer. Hagstead to Greer. And they'll try to reset this offense. McDonald has it to Greer for 3. Got it. 10-point game. And Dahi is trapped. But he will break the press to Chavez. Chavez pump fakes out to Hobbs and will reset the offense. Shepard in between the circles. To Hobbs. Hobbs pump fakes at the elbow. Shot is up short. And Bryant with the rebound. 2:30 left to play in this ball game, and we're up by 10. Greer. To Hagstead. Hagstead. Going against Shepard. Pierce has it now against McDonald. Hagstead to Greer. Deep in the shot clock now. Bryant against Hobbs. Now Greer has it in. He'll chuck a three. Off the back heel. No good. Rebound by Bryant to Greer to Hagstead. Hagstead to Pierce to Greer. It's almost like they think they're up by 10 as have how they're moving this ball. No sense of urgency. McDonald has it. To Greer. Greer breaks the defense and lays it up and in. Greer finally gets an easy basket, but that took almost a minute off the clock. Dahi lost it for a second, got it back up, and breaks the press. Over to McKnight. McKnight drives baseline, kicks it back out to Dahi, who gets it down low to Hobbs. Jump shot. Rolls every bit of that rim and goes down. And we have a timeout on the floor with 1:28 left to go in this ball game. It is 30-20 in favor of Jacksonville. And it looks like Dahi will sit out the rest of this game as a rest. And so will Shepard. Abdul Rahim, Dahini, and Howell into the game for the Dolphins. Let's see how long those starters actually rest. Howell guarding Greer. To McDonald. Chavez. Shot is short. Rebound by Pierce. Up and in. See it. And now they'll take a timeout. 1:15 left to go. Howell has it. Loses it. Turnover. Bryant up ahead to Hendershot. Shot is up off the heel and in. Just like that, Howell, one possession, and he loses. It gets it up ahead to Chavez. Chavez, under a minute to play now, drives baseline. And will reset this offense. In between the circles. 20 to shoot. And Dahini to Abdul Rahim. No shot was no good. Rebounded by Greer. Greer guarded by Chavez. To McDonald. They got to go. They are playing with no urgency in this game. Pierce. Shot is up. Short, no good. Rebound by McKnight, and he's going to be fouled. So the fouling game starts now. I don't know why. Because North Dakota State at no point wanted to, had no sense of urgency. Dahi checks back into for Abdul Rahim. And he will almost get a pass half court before he's fouled by Bryant. That's only the second team foul by the Bison. So we got a long way to go before we're shooting foul shots. Dahi has it, and he's fouled by Bryant. That's his second, team's third. And again, we're still quite a ways away with 25.9 left to go in this game. And they're going to play the fouling. He has it, and he'll be fouled by Greer. That's his first, team's fourth. 3 more, and we're shooting free throws. Dennehy will get it into Dahi, and he's fouled by Bryant. Bryant now has 3, team's fifth. And Dennehy to Dahi. And he'll dribble it as long as he can. And now Bryant fouls with 20 seconds left on the clock even. Bryant now has 4 fouls for North Dakota State. Dennehy has it, and Bryant has just fouled out of the game with 17.6 left. Nobody else wanted to foul, and Bryant fouls out. Dahi, first foul shot is up and good. 31-24, we lead by 7 with 17.6 left to go in the game. Second foul shot by DeHee is good. Up by 8 now. So North Dakota State trying to make a game out of it. 17.6. They have to go. And they have to shoot a 3 at this point, I would believe. So Coach Oliver getting his 5 that he wants, knowing that they're going to get fouled if they get put in that place. But he goes with size with Hobbs back into the game. Greer past half court. And they have no sense of urgency. Larson to Pierce to Greer. Greer shot is up. In and out, no good. Tip up, no good. Rebound by McKnight. He's fouled. Why foul if you're not going to go on when you needed to? You wasted 12 seconds on that shot, on that missed shot. First foul shot's up, no good. Rebound by Pierce. Pierce to McDonald. And McDonald to Greer. Fade away for 3. Got it to go, but it doesn't matter as Jacksonville wins this one by 5, 32-27. North Dakota State just had no time management there at the end of the game. Well, that's exactly how I wanted to come back again. Coming back home after losing our first game of the year and then picking up a huge win against Belmont. Continuing it in the non-conference against North Dakota State. We jumped off on them. We played really well. 32 points. We slowed it down considerably towards the end there. So maybe we need to learn to keep our foot on the gas because they definitely got back into it with that. Really, that last second 3, there's nothing we can do. We put a hand up. They just happened to make it. We made 13 of 19 field goal wise. Again, in the last game I said that we needed to work defensively on it. We held them for 12 of 22 shooting. We relied heavily on our interior post this game, only taking 2 threes and making them while holding them really to 2 of 6 from behind the arc. Again, they made that buzzer beater 3/4 court, or almost inside the half-court line there at the end. Free throws, we were 4 or 5. We got to the line and we were able to do our business there. And we didn't put them on the line. We didn't give them any free points, and that was huge for us. Again, missing that one at the end probably hurt us a little bit more because, I mean, we take away 2 points on our end of things, and they hit a 3 at the buzzer. Things get a little bit different if we make both those free throws there, but again, McKnight, he did really well all game long, so I can't really fault him there. Only 1 turnover, and again, maybe I have to talk to Howell about it because he could not really understand what we're trying to do offensively going forward in that ball game when I was trying to give DeHee a break. So I don't know if I need to talk to him or if I need to try to find another leader on the floor. Because DeHee, he does really well, but he's going to need a break from time to time. So yeah, we need to figure something out there. Team fouls, we didn't foul anybody, which was of course always good. We lost in the rebounding battle, 8-7. We had 1 offensive rebound that we were able to convert. They had 3, so we need to work on that a little bit more. But other than that, we did really well. I have no complaints about a lot of this. Points in the paint, again, that he figured out what he's good at. He's good at running that sideline off of a made bucket and going down and blowing past through all the defenders. So he was able to do that for us there. And we see it here. He led us in scoring 16 points, while Chavez and Shepard also contributed well in the field goal category. Chavez 3 of 4, Shepard 2 of 2 from that part of it. Again, they made their 3-pointers. Hobbs, he missed his. He was 1 of 2. He got that offensive rebound, was able to put it back in. McKnight, he didn't score, but he did grab 5 rebounds for us. So again, he was huge. I wish we could have got him in the scoring column. You know, him missing that 1-and-1 at the end there hurt us, but it didn't kill us. So I can live with that. He'll work on that throughout. And again, how that turnover and that missed jumper, I don't know what we really need to do. He's a freshman. He'll learn, but we just need to get better on that aspect of it as we get ready for our next opponent here next week. Luckily, we had a whole week off. Now we travel to the West Coast, my home coast, and we get to face UC Davis, who's having a really good year at 7-3 next Saturday. So we got to step up for that game. Again, big chance for me to head back to my other coast that I lived at for years and years. I had a welcoming homecoming when we went to Columbia on the East Coast, where I had my MIT grad. Hopefully, I grew up in California, UC Davis, right down the road from where I was, so it's going to be happy. Hopefully, a happy homecoming. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.